We've been here a long time to have to just give it up and tear it down.
Well, the City of Danville is planning to tear down that woman's house and others in the name of beautification and public safety. The mayor there says it's a necessary cost to fix Garfield Park.
Now, it started as a project to renovate and reopen the only public pool in Danville. A year later, the roughly $3 to $4 million improvements have ballooned into a $12 million remake of Garfield Park. Investigative reporter Renée Cooper talked with one of the homeowners whose house is going to get torn down. She has more on what that person has to say.
I was shocked that they tell me that I got to get out.
80-year-old Wanda Deck lives alone and asked we not show her face for her safety. Deck lost her husband in September. She's now tasked with packing up 30 years worth of memories.
No money could buy, what we've had living here all these years.
The City of Danville is trying to put a price tag on it.
Offered $25,000 and I said, no way.
Is $25K really a fair market value for her?
I believe that they were initially the initial offers were based on fair market value in that area. Unfortunately, it's an area of town where there's a lot of blight and dilapidation.
A few vacant homes and vacant lots make up the roughly 15 properties the mayor plans to buy. 4 have sold so far. 2 were vacant, and 3 of the former owners live out of town. The city paid $150,000 for all 4.
And there are some folks that we finished negotiations with.
A longtime business is also in the wake of the proposed park. Dines Machine and Manufacturing opened in 1983. The plant manager tells me they're working with the city, but nothing is a done deal yet.
Getting prepared.
Dilapidated is not how I'd describe Deck's 2-story, 3+ bedroom home. The county assessor's office places the market value at more than $32,400. That's $7,000 more than the city's $25,000 offer. That doesn't necessarily equal the selling price of a home. Homes are assessed every few years to calculate a homeowner's tax rate. Not to mention, a longtime realtor says it's not uncommon for houses to be significantly undervalued or underassessed.
And I don't want to buy a house at my age. They're wanting over $100,000. And why should I go in debt, at my age to buy a house?
The city sent an appraiser to Deck's home Thursday at her request. The results are likely a week out.
But we also are negotiating with everyone.
To Deck, it's not just about the money. It's about the upheaval late in life.
Look, it appears, the city is totally within its legal right to take these properties by imminent...
Let's stop there and be clear. We are not taking anyone's property. We have never used eminent domain under my administration, and we don't intend to.
So if it came to that, the city would help facilitate her move and that kind of thing, or whatever needed to happen?
Yes.
Construction on the pool wouldn't begin for another year.
Is there any world where we kind of revamp what's there and leave those properties alone that people just want to still be there?
No. I don't see a world where that happens. We're not going to stop a project that benefits the tens of thousands of people for one person.